that's how it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, don't flash your wealth and keep it to yourself. I mean, at the end of the day, work hard for you, and if that's how it is, then, you know, take care of yourself and what you gotta do, but you can't be flashy, even though...
Why was they at that concert front door, though, with the GMC?
Watching. They got eyes everywhere. That's all I can think.
This goes to show that you can't trust nobody out of state. You just come to visit, G. You don't even know them. You not even no kin to them. You don't hang with Boosie them. You just hung with them every now and then.
I mean, but the thing is, though, you bring 6 figures with you, shooting dice with people who don't even have a band.
Exactly.
So, like, at the end of the day, you gotta think about how much you got and how much, not think about how much you got, but think about how much you're bringing around a smaller environment.
And the deepest thing, they said this case got deep when Duke's bag came up missing out the hotel, because they like, who had access to the hotel, and from what everybody who really has something to do with it is saying, they saying that nobody knew what Duke had in that bag but Boosie and his nephew.
Right.
Boosie nephew walked up. That's the one that got booked. Y'all see the thumbnail, y'all.
Right.
The feds investigating him now. Like, y'all gotta understand, Boosie nephew, that was the one that looked over. You know how you got a cousin in your family that'll walk up, ooh, what's that? Y'all, you checking out some of your cousin want, he want one too.
Yeah.
Like, he wanted some of that jewelry.
Yep. And, you know, a lot of lessons can be learned from the situation, because when you put yourself in this, and you're not at the safest point, I mean, there's danger around the corner always. Nobody ever necessarily respects that.
Yeah, because this will bring a lot of heat on Houston now, because they think Houston's sweet, because they think that Houston broke now.
A couple weeks later, we saw
the jury.
So it happened.
Yeah, and you gotta understand, man, I rock with Houston.
Right.
They said that, so I want to let y'all know, like, Houston realized it wasn't Houston. Boosie ain't even from Houston.
Right. No, he's not. But if he does this out of his environment, then it takes
it makes it seem like he lived there when he don't live there.
Right. Well, and he isn't gonna have to be around it every single day to see. You don't get those flashbacks. Nothing.
Exactly.
The thing is you shouldn't have to carry a piece just because you have that on. But at the end of the day, you don't even need to have that on to carry a piece, because we all know how it is. You just gotta keep yourself protected.
Yeah, you have to. You have to, and you have to be mindful, and you have to understand that this is a revolving door, and you gotta open your eyes and realize what's going on, man. A lot of people got sent up this summer, man, all because of what happened to Duke.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta look at this, man. I always tell people, when you sit there and you hang with a person, it's birds of a feather flock together. Y'all know that.
Yeah. And you can be in the wrong place at the wrong time, being around the wrong environment, and just putting trust in people that you can't necessarily trust. I mean, it's so scary. It's crazy. Yeah, Boosie said he was in the garage. He must have walked outside to the lot. He was in the garage. We heard it. Like, that was far away from the lot. But we know that when they went there, they followed each other there. So how far away, when you drive with someone somewhere, how far away do you park from each other? They could hear it. It was close enough that it sounded close enough that they could hear it. This was the last thing that he expected, going down there, trusting people. He was there for a couple of days. He was there to make some new sales, have some new clients, and this is the last thing that he expected. It's always a good tip to just keep your eyes open and watch who you're around in general. It's dangerous just being around with all that on you. You just never know who's watching and who is envious of what you have. There's people that you can't trust, and there's people that you can trust, and often they end up
He did not catch no plane down there. He instantly got in his red duty pickup truck with the tinted windows. The candy red pickup truck. I know y'all saw that one. That was the one that was in the parking lot.
Yep, the red one. I think it might have been an F-150 or a 250.
It was like an F-450.
It was huge. And that's the thing. Like he didn't expect it. He was almost to his car. He was almost to the car, and he turned around, and they were right there.
But you gotta understand, the only reason they was right there waiting on him is because they saw him leave off the stage. He instantly went to the back by, where the restrooms at in the venue.
Yep.
He went by the restroom. He got on his phone. Somebody called him private. When they called Duke private, Duke instantly was like, man, why is they steady playing on my phone? That was the distraction right there.
Yeah. I mean, it's been according to a couple different people that he had on a piece that was worth $1 million to the show.
Yeah.
And it was saw. Everyone saw it. And, that call, for all you know, that call might have been that track call.
Yeah, a lot of people said that the whole throw-off was when Duke was leaving that car with that busted headlight, that rolled past right by the entrance, right by the corridors. When you leave in the venue, right where it say exit at. You know where you got to make the left at? Mm-hmm. You make a left, then you make another right. It's right there by the washrooms, man.
Yeah.
Like, you go past that, and then you leave out the corridors, and it's double doors right there. Yeah. Y'all got to understand the fact that When he walked out that door, boy, he saw that blue car, he saw that red car, and he saw that white car, man.
Mm-hmm.
The other black car, it had a busted headlight.
Yeah.
Duke instantly was like, why is this car even going so slow like that? And
I mean,
the whole time,
yeah.
it was just a female in there riding past. But then the car that was following behind her is the car that he was like, let me be on point, but they kept calling his phone private.
Yeah. And I mean, that'll be easy to follow through is if there's between all the cameras and everything, it's not hard to spot a car with one light.
Exactly. And it goes to show that it was a striker. You got to understand how when they get a striker, they going to pull right up on, they going to let a female drive, anybody drive. You know how many females I know ride strikers and they instantly get booked for it and then get right out?
Yeah.
Because it's a minor, it ain't even no big case.
Yeah.
Like, you got to really pay attention to that. Dude wasn't alone when he drove out there with over $1 million worth of jewelry.
No. I mean, he had old girl at the hotel. He had a dude with him at some point. But the question is why he ended up going by himself to the car. And then the even more weird, ironic thing is Boosie was in the other lot and heard it happen. He heard it go down. And we know what they said. It was multiple times. And so, at that point, do you run away from the noise or do you run to the noise? Because I know that if someone I hear noise like that, I'm running to it. I'm running to it to see if they need someone. I'm not running away from it.
Exactly. To be honest with you, they said that Boosie and the 19-year-old, they said Boosie was still in there. They said the 19-year-old, he told everybody he was leaving and coming back. Why did he tell them he was leaving and coming back?
I don't know, but Boosie said he heard it from the other lot when he left, so he must have left right after him.
So Boosie must have saw, or his cousin walked up to him and said, hey, Boosie, I'm finna get up out of here. I'm finna run around the corner right quick, go to the gas station, I'll be back. Hey, man, like, real talk, man. If y'all don't know what happened, man, rewind this video to the beginning. Rewind this video to the beginning so y'all can see exactly what Shorty did. The 19-year-old boy, the information that they brought out, it's over with. It's over with. That's why I said, everybody who sit back and think this a game, man, you got to take this into real life consideration. You got to be cautious when you step out there and you realize, put yourself on the forefront to realize, be on the spotlight. You can't do that, man, unless you got enough money to back it up or you got security, bodyguards, somebody to watch you.
I mean, and that's the thing. Like, real talk, if Boosie brought him down there, knowing who he brought down there, shouldn't he have actually provided some sort of security for him? Like, he knows who he is. He knows what he does. He knows what he carries and brings around with him. And if you're inviting him down there, wouldn't you just have someone look out for him?
Yeah.
Or are you having someone look out for him for your best interest so you know where they're going?
But you got to understand, Duke wasn't from that. He just knew Boosie.
Right, but...
He knew Boosie because he sold all the pieces to all of them.
But Boosie brought him down there, so shouldn't Boosie have a lookout for him?
Facts, those facts right there. I have to agree with you on that one. Because you have to understand, if I bring anybody to Chicago or Atlanta with me, like real talk, like I'm going to let them sit there and be like protected. They not going to feel uncomfortable because...
Right, tell them what's up. This is who I know they'll hang around with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Figure it out.
A lot of people don't look at it like that. Some people look at it like it's a sweet lick. If y'all think it was a sweet lick, hit the like button. If y'all think Boosie ain't had nothing to do with it, which they saying in the DMs in the comment section that Boosie has something to do with it, y'all. And I'm gonna tell y'all like this: the feds don't play no games, boy.
Nah.
The DA, all their reports and their RICO indictments state everybody name that was there at that concert.
Right. And the thing is this whole thing transitioned to the downfall for them. And for him too. It's gonna bring him just down as far as the whole thing.
People gotta understand the investigation already unfolded. Boosie FaceTime Duke, man.
Yeah.
And he had Shorty them study instantly trying to call Duke private. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, come on, that was the whole throw off right there. Boosie set Duke up, and this is what they saying in Atlanta. The people in Atlanta is saying before the 19-year-old blocked the GMC in front of the front doors of the concert, that's where Duke got sent up at.
Yeah.
So I want y'all to really pay attention to what's going on. And I know a lot of y'all will be like, oh, we like Boosie, so he didn't do it. You can't look at it like that because we like Boosie and Duke. But Boosie told Shorty and them they get them bags, he got something for them.
Right. I mean, the thing is it's like Duke got taken up by rich ones. The rich ones can't have everyone around the lifestyle that they can't have.
At the end of the day, Boosie not rich. What they said Boosie filed bankruptcy. They said Boosie sold all them cars for one reason. Because he had to realize, pay Shorty them off.
I guess so.
To send Duke up for taking the bags.
Yeah.
And he pawned the jury and got the money back. That's what you call picking up a backhand.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people look at it, hey, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. Boy, they said that Duke realized, like, they said his girlfriend was involved because she didn't speak up after she know for a fact that Boosie them knocked on that door of that hotel room.
I mean, that's terrible. If that's what it was, that's not that great because at the end of the day, your female is supposed to be your ride or whatever, you know. And for real, like, if she's not, then she's just as suspect as these, you know.
Like everybody that played a role in it.
Yeah.
Half the people who sent it up.
Yep.
Like, we all know for a fact, you can't get mad at nobody. We can't get mad at Boosie, but we can also say that Boosie played a part in it because from what they saying in Atlanta, to be exact, Zone 4, like they saying that Boosie can't come back to Louisiana.
Nah.
Y'all really gotta look at this, man.
Rest in peace, Duke. It was a month ago today.
If y'all rock with Duke, with the whole, hey, throw them jewels in the comment section, man. Throw them diamonds in the comment section if y'all rock with Duke. Because if you really pay attention to it, this is something that could have easily been avoided if Boosie would have realized when to let Shorty them, as they call the wolves, let Shorty them run up on Duke and sneak move. You feel me?
Who knows? Maybe she was one of them. You know?
Exactly.
Loyalty's something that not everybody has anymore. And it's a quality that you don't find in everybody.
No, it's not. And people know for a fact that they had their ulterior motive, man. They said that old girl, instantly, she got paid $250K cash, though. She said Duke ain't never gave her that.
Well, at the end of the day, he might have given her some love in this more than anything, but some people have a price.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, we know for a fact they said Boosie don't play no games. They say you mess with Boosie, he instantly gonna run to the internet and say he ain't had nothing to do with it. So,
I mean, I think he has plenty more to do than be worried about what people be saying on the internet about him.
Yeah, Boosie don't care about what they say on the internet because they saying the same thing in the streets. You see what I'm saying?
But like anybody, innocent until proven guilty, and then the proof will come out. The truth will come out.
Yeah, we know for a fact that R.P. Duke, man, Duke Brothers, Stacks 093, he already reached out and he already said that they not going. he said that they should have never sucked his brother up.
Nah. I mean, they say, though, that him being flashy is a reminder why you shouldn't be flashy around people who aren't around that stuff. But at the same time, you should be able to be proud of what you work for, proud of what you have, and not have to be worrying about other people, jealousy, and envy, craziness. You know, you shouldn't have to worry about being around people that are going to be envious of you.
Yeah, but that's everywhere. From what I can say, I can agree with you on that, and then I can disagree. Because if you look at one thing, everybody that played a role in this, and if y'all new to the channel, hey, if y'all didn't see what we said that the 19-year-old did, rewind this video to the beginning. The first 1 minute, and then listen to it, y'all. Y'all will be able to see exactly what happened. Start from like the 1 minute mark all the way to like the 5 minute mark, and y'all be able to see exactly what they said. It's crazy, man.
Yep.
It's sad because we know for a fact that a lot of people play a role in this, but you know, it's a lot of underdogs who don't got no money, who broke, who sit back. How you gonna try to ride for somebody and you broke? You know what I'm saying? You have to get money first and then fight your own battles. You know
Right. But you know what they say. For anyone who is not subscribed, be sure to hit subscribe and like this video. There's been a lot of different stories and talk of what happened along with Duke and how he got into the situation like this. They're still looking for exactly who, was in the GMC, but we all know that they'll be able to trace that easily through the pinpoint of phones, the pinpoint of the vehicles. Everyone has paid a lot of tribute to Duke. His artists, his friends and family, they're really heartbroken, and he had a large following from Chicago and across the whole entire country. He shared a lot of things about his personal life, and he had a lot of pieces with him that thing. He said that it sounded like it was far away from the parking lot, but if they were outside, why wouldn't they have gone in the same direction together? Why wouldn't they have both left together? He just said, "Oh, it must have happened when everyone was walking to the car," which he knew when everyone left, when he was going, because he left as well. They definitely had a clue, and kept his eyes on him. There's been a lot of different allegations and a lot of different reports of what's happened and orchestrated this whole thing together. But we're definitely going to find out. Boosie originally said that they all gambled with Duke the night before, and before that had happened, and they were going to the concert, and then he didn't actually make it through the whole night, and so all he said was that he got his stuff took and was sent up, and so he said he went to the car by himself, walked down to the parking lot, and that's when someone tried to take his stuff and got him. But I don't know. A lot of people are saying that his 19-year-old cousin had something to do with it, which is the one who drives the GMC regularly. And so, the truth will come out with time. But initially, they said there was 2 men in the GMC, and then it went to 3. It's been a lot of things have changed and switched up as time has gone on. But they also were hanging out with Jay Prince Jr. too, so we'll see what happens with that. They've switched it up, and they said that there were 3 men, including a driver, wanted, and were for this. They said that they estimated them between the age of 25 and 35. And so, but looking at all the pictures that we've gone through and all the footage that we go through, you can see clear as day. Everyone's got their eye on Duke. Every time he moves, like I'm looking right here at this picture of him and Boosie, and it's like chick in the backbeat, chick, keeping her eyes straight on him too. When everyone arrived at the scene after that, there was a lot. It was reported that there was a lot of evidence pieces left, casings left, I guess you could say. And so there was quite a bit of them. And a couple feet away was his phone, but the bags are gone, the money was gone, the jewelry was gone. There was a couple of people that he was going to be making pieces for these initially, and now, they found out that he was sent up, and that was that. I guess initially, though, he had a female with him. It's been reported that there was a female with him, and that was the day before. And so that was the day before. Yeah, so he had the chick with him that, was getting her nails done the day before, and then was meeting him later on, but definitely wasn't with him at wasn't with him at the game, wasn't with him at the concert, and unfortunately was by himself. I guess he initially went down there and was invited down there, and then bought all his pieces because he was planning on doing, had some new business investments and some new people that wanted to buy from him. And so, he had a perfect opportunity to get some new customers and make some good sales. And unfortunately, the call to action came and he got sent up. He had the red Ford truck that he was going to be leaving in, and it's like, it's crazy because it reminds you that if you make, different steps in the daytime or through the course of the day, that everything can impact you, and every, decision you make impacts the rest of the decisions that follow. And so it's like, if he was a couple minutes later, or if he had somebody with him, would this have even happened? If they just got the stuff, would they have even sent him up? I mean, is that all they wanted, or was the whole initial thing to send him up, and that was just extra? Time will tell, and it'll probably be a few years for the trial to actually go through. But in the meantime, there'll be a lot of, information that comes out and evidence that goes through, and eventually people might end up talking and, to try to help have justice served for Duke and, Duke's family. So
I think that one thing that a lot of people are not paying attention to is the fact that Duke had a lot of people who knew Duke, for a fact, had a lot of people that knew that he was down now. And what they saying now in Chicago, the whole 83rd, 93rd, and 127 and Wallace, y'all gotta really pay attention to that, man. They saying that everybody knew Duke was going down now. So this goes to show it was already word that got out.
And footage that's come out, and there will be more as time goes on. But, Boosie himself, he has had a lot to say. Some of what he said has switched up. It started initially with him saying one thing, and then as time has gone on, everybody knows that story's changed a little bit. At the end of the day, I've rumors heard it that Boosie said he heard the shots that actually sent up Duke. And so, I mean, I know that they said that the security was one of the security at the venue, at the Arena Theater. They were the first people to see Duke on the spot. And then the ambulance arrived shortly after. And at that point, there wasn't too much they could do. But Boosie said he did hear the shots that killed him. So he did hear it that sent him up. There's been a lot of different reports that have come out, and we're going to be going through all of the footage between the dice game, the parking lot. They also were at the gambling the day before, and then they had the footage going out to the nail salon. So there's a lot of people that were well aware of where Duke was and where he was going. When he initially went on the plane, he saw a big mushy grape. Now, we all know that